You look. Am I ready? Ray, I don't know what to do with my hands. Is this better? Okay, cool. Let's go.
All right, ready?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Six Pack Abs. I'm Jonny Catanzano.
And I'm Coach Crytal.
And we are your certified Six Pack Abs trainers. Now, we've got a really special video for you guys today. This is part of our Eating Out Healthy series. What Coach Crytal and I are gonna do is we're actually gonna head down to the local
Wendy's
fast food joint and teach you guys how to eat out the healthy way.
It can be done, guys.
It can be done. Now, before we get into this, let's start by saying this. We are not condoning eating fast food on a regular basis in order to reach your goals of muscle building or fat loss. Crytal, this is something for
when you're in a bind.
Exactly.
You're in a bind.
Maybe you forgot your lunchbox one day, or maybe you were working super late on Saturday and you didn't have time to food prep on Sunday, and you wake up Monday and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have any food, and you gotta get to work, and you're at work and it's 11 a.m. and you're like,
Eat something.
I don't have my lunch. So we're gonna teach you guys how to go down to the local fast food joint. We're going to Wendy's, and we're gonna teach you how to analyze the menu and how to order the healthiest stuff you can. So what we're gonna do, Crytal and I are gonna hop in the car, we're gonna go down, we're gonna order some food. Then we're gonna come back to the headquarters, we're gonna have it out on the table and analyze it for you guys, and how to break down the nutritional content of it. That way you'll be able to continue heading towards your fat loss goals or muscle building goals. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's hop in the car, let's do this. What's up, man? Yeah, I'd like to place an order. I'm trying to stay a little bit healthier here today, so I'm gonna get the I'll get the grilled chicken sandwich. Can you just put lettuce, tomato, onion on that for me, please?
Tomato. Do you want me to add lettuce and onion?
Yeah, add lettuce and onions for me. Give it a little flavor without any extra calories.
Okay, what else?
All right, I'll also do a small cup of the chili.
Small cup of chili.
Yes, sir.
What else?
And then I'd like to do a plain baked potato, please.
Anything else?
That'll do it for today.
$9.04.
$9.04? All right, I'll pull around. Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
There you go.
Change
Thank you, ma'am.
right out to you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. And just so you know, we ate healthy. I gave him a 20 for less than $10.
Y'all have
All right, man. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, we got the goods. Let's go. All right, so we just rolled out of Wendy's, and let me show you the receipt here. It ended up being $9.06. So we ate healthy, and to be honest, the amount of food we have here, essentially you probably could get 2 full meals out of this. So we're gonna dissect it once we get back to the kitchen here and let you guys know exactly what's in it and how you can take advantage of something like this. All right, we made it back safe and sound. We got the goods. All right, so we went to Wendy's. Crytal, we got some good stuff here, right?
We did. Had a lot of good stuff.
So
not all of it we can use though.
yeah, correct. Now, and also guys, this potentially could be for 2 meals, okay? So we're gonna break it down for you so you understand what will be in 1 meal or 2 meals. So first, let's go over the first thing we got here, chicken sandwich. Okay, let's unwrap this so they can understand that this is a grilled chicken sandwich. That's the key there.
Yes, it has to be grilled, guys. Don't get the crispy, even though it's delicious, not as healthy.
No crispy, no spicy, no fried style, no home style. Grilled only is the way to go. Now, for the Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich, it's actually only 390 calories. In this sandwich, it's gonna contain 33 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbohydrates, 10 grams of fat, not bad, right? And actually 2 grams of fiber. So from a quick breakdown, 390 calories with 33 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
right?
Right.
So, and actually, if you were able to split that up, you could have a 200 calorie protein and carb snack and then another 200 calorie protein carb and snack later in the day or maybe the next day. Crystal, why don't we go ahead and have you break down the chili for them?
Okay, so.
One of my favorites, by the way.
Yes. A lot of people like the chili. It's actually really good, guys. And the chili is only 210 calories, 15 grams of protein, 28 carbs, 5 grams of fat only, which that's pretty good.
That's pretty low too. A lot of people think chili is loaded with fat. It's really not.
Exactly. At least not Wendy's chili.
Correct.
And then 5 grams of fiber. So that's quite a bit of fiber.
Yeah, so just between the chicken sandwich and the chili, you've got 7 grams of fiber, which if you're a male, you're shooting for about 25 to 30 a day. That's a quarter of your day's worth of fiber intake right there at Wendy's.
Thanks. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this is the small chili. They do have a slightly bigger one, but it's still the same chili. You're just gonna have more calories and more protein, fat, and carbs in that cup.
Exactly.
Now, breaking down, last but not least, are Wendy's plain baked potato. Okay, nothing magic here, just a good old russet potato. Guys, there's nothing wrong with white potatoes.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with white bread. There's nothing wrong with that sort of thing, provided your calorie intake is where it needs to be for the day.
If it fits your macros,
Correct.
it's fine.
You're totally okay. Now, maybe if you are diabetic or maybe you're struggling with carbohydrates and eating, maybe they make you crave foods or maybe you're having trouble controlling your portions, then maybe you do want to stay away from the white potatoes and white bread. Go for the more whole grain stuff. The biggest difference between white potatoes and white flours, generally it has less micronutrients in it. It's gonna have a little less fiber. Like white rice is the same thing as brown rice, it just has the husk removed. It's essentially, that husk has more micronutrients and fiber in it. But maybe somebody digests white rice a lot easier. So that's the thing you need to think about. So in reality, there's really not anything wrong with a white potato. Now on the glycemic index, maybe it's a little bit higher, but in reality, what's more important is the glycemic load. The glycemic load takes into account the quantity and how much of a blood sugar spike you will have over the duration. Your glycemic index, it just accounts for that initial spike. Okay, so there's a difference between the two. Now, moving on with the potato, you've got 270 calories, you've got 61 grams of carbohydrates, 7 grams of protein, no fat, and a whopping 7 grams of fiber. So right here between these three foods, you've got almost half of your fiber for the entire day. And again, this is a worst case scenario for you guys. This is when you're in a pinch. This isn't something we recommend doing for your daily habits. Now, question, Crystal.
Yes.
If somebody really wanted to lose weight and controlled their calorie intake, but did eat this stuff every day, could they still lose weight?
If they were in calorie restriction,
Correct.
they could. Yes.
They absolutely will. Now, the couple things to think of is, this is processed food. You're getting less micronutrients, you're getting a little less fiber than if it were whole hearty foods that you cooked at your house. It's not gonna fill you up as long. You're gonna find yourself hungrier in like 1 hour versus maybe 3 hours if you had a grilled plain chicken breast at your house with a nice sweet potato and then maybe some homemade chili. So that's the catch-22, okay? That's the difference between eating a lot of processed foods and eating the whole hearty foods. It's gonna keep you fuller longer, it's gonna keep you on track, you're not gonna have cravings, you're not gonna binge, you're not gonna overeat your calories.
But it's nice to know that if you do head out, forget your lunch, or you don't have one with you, you can make healthy choices by
Correct.
going to fast food restaurants.
So what you wanna do, guys, is take these numbers. Now, these numbers I pulled directly off of Wendy's website.
They're legit.
Tally those into your daily, use MyFitnessPal, or if you're a platinum client with ours, you can use your SixPackAbs Platinum Coaching app to track this intake. Let's say you have a budget of 2,000 calories a day. You eat the whole potato, you eat the whole chicken sandwich, and then you eat the whole cup of chili. You've got about between 800 and 900 calories that you've eaten, okay? So that removes that from your daily budget. Now you've got 1,100 left to play for the day. So what I would recommend is if you were in a pinch when you had this at lunch, is to hit the grocery store on the way home,
Right.
get those nice whole hearty fields and a home cooked meal.
Okay, now let's talk about what else is in this bag. Remember when I said there's things that you can't use? Okay, they're always gonna give you crackers for your chili, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't want the
You don't need them, guys. You really don't. This stuff is gonna taste great
Yes.
without it. That's just extra calories going towards your budget that you won't have later to play with.
Yes.
This stuff, buttery spread, don't need it. Don't think so. Way too many calories. There's like 200 calories in that little tub. sour cream. You want it?
Yep, yeah, no.
Absolutely not. Don't need it. A little salt and pepper, you're good to go. So guys, this is what we're just trying to tell you is you can eat healthy, you can do the right things, but if you're not careful, you can turn this 900 calorie total meal into a 15 to 1600 calorie meal real quick. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, now you may be sitting there wondering, what are macros and what is Crytal and Jonny talking? Calories? What is all this? Make sure and check out our other videos. Actually, Crytal and I's Whiteboard Wednesday Whiteboard Educational Series. We actually break down what macros are, what calories are, how to calculate them. So make sure and check out that video. Additionally, this is actually our Eating Out Healthy series. We did another video, Eating Out at a Restaurant Healthy. So make sure and check that one out because, you know, depending on where you live, you might have only Wendy's available or fast food, but if you're maybe in a bigger metro area, you might have more restaurants like Lupe Tortilla where we went. Also, make sure and tune into our podcast because these are very common topics that we are always discussing on the podcast between myself and Ray, but also our special guests. This is a very important topic, and that's calorie control. The root of all obesity and people being overweight and all that is overconsumption. It is moving less, being sedentary, and it is eating more. It is not because of carbohydrates. It is not solely because of sugar. It is not because you aren't doing keto or fasting. It is not because of that. The root of all obesity and body composition change is from overconsumption and moving less. This type of stuff is going to help you progress and get that body that you really desire. All right, guys, now make sure and stay tuned to our next installment of Eating Out Healthy. We're going to teach you how to order coffee healthy, Starbucks. We're going to teach you how to eat at a gas station healthy because there are healthy foods in these places. Make sure and stay tuned because you never know what we're going to teach you how to eat healthy next.
All right, guys, well, I really hope y'all learned something from this, at least gave you some clarification that you can order healthy things from fast food restaurants. Be sure to like, comment, share in this video, subscribe, and click the notification button so you know anytime we put out a new video.
From Coach Jonny
And Coach Crytal,
your Six-Pack Abs certified trainers, we'll see you next time.
have a good one.
Hey Ray, hold on, don't cut it yet. I'm gonna go down to the stock room and grab something.
Crytal, out.
Crytal, out.